This resin reel broke the internet, so today I'm trying it. So this is the reel in question. Super satisfying, very clean aesthetic, love it. But you don't actually see resin anywhere. But I know resin when I see it, and I'm pretty sure there was resin involved here. So today we're gonna try and recreate this. So the first thing we need is a kind of a mold or a housing, I guess. In the viral video, they are using acrylic sheets. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I've got these acrylic sheets from Amazon, and I'm gonna link everything for you guys. And I'm keeping this super low tech, just taping these sheets together to form a little square. Now, we're not pouring super runny resin in here, so I'm hoping we don't need to fully seal everything, every single gap.
You sure about that?
Famous last words. But once it's all taped up, our little acrylic housing is officially ready, but we do need a base. And for the base, I have just cut out a piece of cardboard from an Amazon box. Very glamorous, I know. And I'm lining it with some resin tape because I couldn't think of anything better. And I've also added a sticky side up situation on this housing so that I can place our acrylic block on top and it stays on the sticky side of the resin tape. I'm hoping this all makes sense. I think we're ready to make some resin, housing assembled, and confidence level cautiously optimistic. Now, I'm doing this project inside our Resiners G3 machine mainly because it lets me get way more projects done in a small amount of time, which is why I have been reaching for this constantly. And until now, I could not do this project in the machine because it would be too tall for it. But they have just released their new silicone rubber extender for the machine, and I love this for me. It's just basically a silicone casting thingy that fits super simply on the machine, and it gives you extra height, which means I can now fit a project this tall inside the machine. So I am loving this. I mean, Resiners, you've obviously seen me this machine, so you knew I needed this even before I knew I needed this. So thank you so much for sponsoring today's video and sending this to me. Finally, we're mixing up some resin, and I'm using Resiners resin. Again, guys, everything linked in the description along with my discount code, whether you're after the machine or the resin, I've got you covered. Now, I feel the entire success of this project is going to come down to one thing and one thing only: the ratio. So it involves sand, a lot of sand, and I already had some sand, but I did buy some extra sand because I honestly had no idea how much I'm going to need. Turns out you need a lot of sand. Full transparency, I am completely winging it here. So I'm mixing a batch of sand with a tiny amount of resin. You don't want to oversaturate this. You want it to be coated like you were making a crumb for a base for a cheesecake. I mean, I'm sorry, this is my pastry chef brain trying to explain it to you guys. So, you know, when you make a biscuit crumb, a graham cracker crust for a cheesecake, and you kind of mix melted butter into it, that's the consistency you want of the sand with the resin. And I'm also adding a bottle in here because we do want this to be a dispenser. So I'm using this recycled water bottle. Of course, it's not as aesthetic as the one in the video, but it's going to do the job. And I'm checking the height because I feel like that's going to matter. I feel like the bottle sits right at this stage, but it's just going to be a case of mixing more sand, dumping it in, packing it down, and there's a lot of that involved here. While I do that, I feel it's a good moment for me to thank Lolly G, that's me. Thank you so much, Lolly G, for liking, commenting, and supporting my channel. Your support to my channel honestly means the absolute world, and I'm so grateful for all your engagement. So at this point, I feel like it's a good time for me to add the rocks or the stones that were in the video, and I'm just also going to throw in some gold rocks that I have in here because I don't think I have quite enough of these brownie ones. And again, guys, I have these lying around. I cannot stress enough how it's just completely okay to use what you have rather than buying what you see. You don't need the exact thing. I feel like these are going to be just fine. And guys, this is going to do. So these can go in, and again, very, very lightly coated these with resin, not saturated, just lightly coated, dumping them in. And again, we need more sand. And honestly, at this point, I feel like I should have had a massive tub of sand and resin and just got my gloved hands in there and mixed it all together, because it is extremely time consuming doing this bit by bit. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the color of sand is different. Now, I told you I had some lying around and I thought that was white, but turns out that was off-white because my new bag of sand is white. So you do see a little variation of color in the end, but again, guys, I'm completely okay with that. I've made my peace with it already. Okay, I think we are good with the sand up to the top, and I have decided to take the cap off the bottle because unlike the reel, which looked super clean, aesthetic, mine was more aggressive, shoving, and the resin did go everywhere. So I feel like taking the cap off is a safe bet because I don't want it to be permanently resined shut, because like I said, I do want to add a dispensing pump to this later, so I feel like future me would really appreciate this decision. Extender ring goes on and we are ready to leave this to cure, and guess what, guys, we don't have to wait a whole day. This should be ready in 2 hours, which makes it the perfect opportunity for Sky to make his appearance and remind you all to like, comment, sub, and leave him some more treats in the comment section because he is exceedingly greedy, especially this time of the year, and he takes engagement very seriously. So make sure you do that and keep him happy.
Okay, it's been 2 hours. This has cooled off. Time to unmold, and fingers crossed for me, guys. Please, I mean, I literally used up so much material. Cross your fingers, everyone.
Okay. Yep, that's hard. That's cured. Okay. I'm so scared. Okay. I'm gonna pull away the tape at the bottom. That's actually worked really well, and even the excess resin literally just came off. That's awesome. Okay, that's a good start. Let's cut this open. Okay, moment of truth. That's stunning. Wait, stop. That is so satisfying to do. Oh my goodness. That is gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Now, a couple of observations. A lot more resin in this bit of sand, and yes, there is a slight color variance as I was expecting. I feel like the consistency is way better up here, which I think I got the hang of later, but that is gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. I think I'm gonna like use my deburring tool on the top just to smooth this out a little bit, and I think I'm ready to show you some glamorous shots of this. So I've added the pump and this is what it's looking like. I mean, I love it. You can see some gold stones in there. It's rustic. It's not perfect. I love a bit of texture moment, and this piece is all about the texture. I mean, the texture of the rough sand and the rocky bits. It's so tactile. I'm obsessed with the vibe. So I would like to say this reel definitely works. I can see why it has so many views, and I'm going to link the original creator in the description for you guys. So go check out their work because I think this is incredible and it 100% works for real. So this is my version of the viral reel. Now, it's not perfect, it's not identical, but it certainly is interesting and I love it. Let me know what you think in the comments. If there's another viral reel you want me to try out, leave me the link in the comments and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. If you've enjoyed this video, YouTube thinks you will like these too, so go check them out.